See, jump ball. Is that a two-hand? Yeah, that was a second jump. Volleyball set. She reaches, it falls to Shepard. And what? One dribble. No way she scores off that. Downhill, she tries to rotate down, push off, get you under the rim. Not even under the rim. Just bodies her off, gets her all the way to that weak side, use the rim as a shield. Easy finish with the left. Yeah, she just lay here. She gets beat to the spot. What happened here? So nothing. Gonna swing up top. See, she's gonna cut through. Two-man game on this clear side. She gets over. She reaches and plucks her. Stewie's looking to set it flat, but she's wrestling, so she got preoccupied. Couldn't set a ball screen. AZ able to get bodied up, chase over, slide, and then quick reach. Yeah, she just got tangled up here. And that just preoccupied her. Easy reach. And now she's running. Let's see. Push. So Sab's going to run wide with Paige. She's running central. Yeah, she just beats Stewie here. Cuts off her line, push dribble. And now she's running down that split line. Who's going to pick her up? Nobody. Gets to her spot. Short jumper. Could she? She helps up. She's late to crack. Drop off. She helps up. Drop off. There's nothing they could do. So they veered this. I don't think they had built-in reds. Unless they did, but let's see. Clear side. So she probably jumped out. Rerouted her. I can see Jonquel. She's pulling in, maybe wanting to scram it. So now you peel off. No, they don't. Why not, though? They could right here because she's already pulled in. She just has to communicate, yo, you peel off. Now she's pointing. She's wide open. Catch. Nope. Find her inside. Great positioning. Easy two. But on this, you can see she's even pointing. Why are you not scramming it? Why does she even pull in then? I'm so confused. Because she could easily take that slip. You get out. Yes, you're going to be in rotation. But it's not terrible. It's terrible because they're hugged up for some reason. But it's not terrible because at least you mitigate this advantage. But now because you don't scram, she's even confused. Oh, so I'm left on an island? Look how hugged up everybody is. No help at all. So two-man game, clear side again. It's going to be Kawir. I can see Jonquel. So they're looking to blitz her. So if it's not a blitz, it's a veer. But now she's going to slip. No, she's kind of late, but I can even see here. Stewie's already flooding, so she's pulled over to that strong side. Shepard. She's lifting here, which is fine. She gives her an outlet. No. You'll hit her, but now she can take. She's diving. Can she turn around and find her? Easy pass over top. Easy finish. Good patience by Paige, too. High rip, adjust, and find that passing angle. Because if she panics, I don't know if she can find it. Unless she's able to split, find her. You go downhill, she helps. Drop off for her, but this works out. And on this weak side, looking for a pin in. Guard to guard. They're preoccupied. Get a stop, push the rock. Is that queer? Yeah, I think she got a block on her. She beats Stewie. Now she's forced to pick the rock up. Immediate throw ahead. And she's just diving down the gut for another easy two. Again, just hugged up, looking to get matched up with their man. Not even realizing she's already in the heart of the defense. But they were pretty compromised no matter what because it's already a 3-on-2 early in the front court. 10-12. It's not terrible. Swing, they're looking for pistol. Yeah. Hand back? No. Pitch. Hand back? Nope. Cut back. Got you. She's going to drop. Let me stop in that pocket and pull. Could she have made a handoff here? No. She chases over that. It was a good pitch too. You can see most times They do get a hand back. She anticipates it, jumps it. That's a great read by Arike. As soon as she sees it, jump back. Good rescreen here with the butt screen. Now she doesn't want to step up. Now we got our big pushing. And I can see Jonquil, yo, pick her up. But if she picks her up, she's running central. She's trailing. As soon as she picks her up, easy drop off. But now someone's got to stop the rock. Anybody? As soon as she engages, I can see she's looking to peel off. Hits her on a drop off. It's kind of behind her, but she's able to catch. One dribble, adjust, drop off back. Yup. One dribble, reverse. No reverse. Surface. Uphill pitch. She just pulls in her spot. See again. So right here, she couldn't find it. She's helping. She's holding dunker, catch. When she's forced to turn around here, one dribble, she could reverse. There's no way she can get to the rock. But now instead, a little bit of a Nash. She surfaces. Uphill. She's getting downhill. Does she anticipate it? No, she doesn't. You can see she was ball watching. And that's when she comes to the rock. Clips her. Are they red? No, she doesn't even expect it. Now they're both kind of late. Push, push. No way, it's a straight line drive. Again, just no transition defense. Let me see. Stewie's running wide. She's opened up. And now she's burned. As soon as Sim sees it, all right, she's out of position. I see this gap. She doesn't even pick the rock up here. Because we got one trail there. You got three back. But she's not really watching the rock. Even here, you could see Smith. She slips behind her. It's not even here. She could just drop it off if she really wanted to. Stewie. She sees the rock. I'm not sure why she's continuing to run wide. Because now she's not in a position to pick her up. Cut in and cut out. So she was probably looking for a backdoor. Nothing. Alright, kind of a far catch. It's not bad though. Clear side. I can see Sab. She's pulling in. Looking to help. Everybody's kind of awkwardly spaced. She's forced to go middle because you can see she's sitting on her left. So there's no low side to attack base. But now you send her towards the side of help. It works out. Could she stunt? Doesn't really. Rear view contesto. But then she just crashes down the gut. Yeah, from the slide, you can see everybody's ball watching. You got the entire team collapsed ball watching. She just slips behind all of them. Let me see this again. She was going to stunt, but good job not to because you might foul. Even here, Sab. She's kind of late. Doesn't really want to foul. You've already forced her to adjust. But then giving up this O-board is terrible. And now what? Your defense is collapsed. Does she just no-look? So you see AZ. She's filling back to the corner. She looks at her, but she's doing a no-look. To Sims up top. Let's see. So no-look up top. Two, no. Nobody closed out. Now I can see, is she going to help across? One dribble, get to your spot. Pull over top. Yeah, they're compromised here. As soon as they give up this O-board and the whole defense was collapsed, now they're just in a scramble. You can see they overrun it. There's nothing she can do in this situation. Because as she was vacating, she was going to follow. Now she's kind of caught in a two-way. If she does help across, can she dive? No, I can see Johannes. She's reading that. But even here, good recognition by Sims. You see the big. There's actually two bigs. Just stop in that pocket, and now she's too low. Still kind of a tough shot, though. So still down, but the pace is still there. So let's see, we got Shepard pushing the rock again. It's simple. If your big can clean glass and push rock, you're going to always have an advantage in transition. Now she's picking her up low. She's running middle. She's also running central. Pull your dribble out. Pitch back, hit the trail on the overlap. What is she doing? Not sure. But she steps into the trail tray. Let me see this again. Because she just running towards a rock. And Jonquel's telling her, yo, you gotta get out. Why are you even running towards the rock when I've already got it contained? And now she can just screen 2 off. What's she calling for? No, she's waving off Smith. And this makes sense because you can see Johannes is on her. Not sure how. Let me see. Big. 3 guards. She's more of a wing, but 4 small, 1 big. Ideally, you want her on her. And now I can see why she's waving this off because it's guard to guard. They can just read that. Easy blow up. So now she's going to vacate. And now she's calling for Arike, which makes sense because you can see Arike has Jonquel on her. So you want to bring Jonquel into the action. And you can see she's calling Arike over. She's trying to communicate something. I have no idea what she's trying to communicate. Because how are you not aware that this is the advantage she wants to play? And you can see Smith. Yo, bring her into the action. What are you even doing? And she has no idea how. And now Shepard, I can see on the weak side. She's saying, yo, give me the rock. Quick flash. High, low. There you go. Find the advantage. And 1. At least they have their antennas up. What is she even doing, actually? Luckily, Shepard has basketball IQ. And even Smith. Because she doesn't even see it. Now she does. So as soon as she's seen her flashing, immediate seal. No time wasted. Jonquel, can she help down? Nope. I mean, there's never any help in the W because everybody likes to be hugged up. All she can do is swipe. But great awareness by Shepard. Pitch, get. She chases over. She's going to drop. Eat that space. Shepard, she's going to slip. It's kind of congested. I can see. She's pulled in, looking to tag. And I've been noticing their guards, they do not hold their spots. They like to kind of float around and look for these pin-ins or exchanges for one another. Now that I'm watching this weak side more, because you can see she's looking to set this pin in, deep drift, maybe give her that spray. If Paige was expecting it, she might drive all the way base. She might drift base. It's a hammer. But I don't even know if these are just reads they're making on their own or what. Regardless, pulls in. She can tag that? Yeah. Now she's open. Great spray. But too strong. It bounces to her. Hold on. She have to tag that? Yeah, because again, on this weak side, if she doesn't tag this, she's slipping to the rim. But she reads her pulling in. Spray. Good shot for her because she can't stretch the floor. Luckily, it's a long bounce. Falls the page. Get off. Hand back. Backdoor. It's definitely got to be a backdoor. As soon as she jumped it, deny that hand back. Immediate backdoor. Pass over top. It got deflected, actually. Right here. She's able to stop her momentum. Fan out. Get a hand on it. Does she finish? Yes, she does. Same foot, same hand. The only unfortunate part here for Shepard is because of that deflection, it's not an assist. But you can see, let's see this weak side. So now she's cutting through, she's lifting, she's cutting. But look how concerned everybody is about their own man. By the time they see this transpiring, nobody is ready to help. Arike is just sitting right there in the middle of the lane line, and yet she's not able to read that and trap the box. Pistol? No pistol. Swing up top, hit the trailer, swing. They didn't even really do anything on this first side. Could they have? Guard to guard? Maybe. Just looking to fill the corner, I guess. Not even the corner. The break. Alright, let's see. Swing, 2-man game, clear side. She chases over, you get downhill. It's a pretty good dive here. Because once Stewie sees it, now you take away nail help. And now she can just drive middle. And again, on the weak side, I can see it. She's looking to set this pin in for Paige. So is that what they're looking to do a lot of times on this weak side? Instead of just holding the corner, they want their guards to look for these pin-ins, catch players for ball watching, or being in help? I'm going to assume that's why. It doesn't work out, and now the spacing's all messed up because Paige is also ball watching, so she doesn't even see this because she could drift. I don't know if they get anything out of it, but there's a lot of this going on that weak side. But now she gets middle, and Jonquel's compromised because I can see Kawir. She pops. And now, because there's no nail help, she's forced to help contain the rock. And Stewie can't leave her body because if she helps up, it's a drop off to her. Again, everybody's always hugged up on the weak side. And now she's forced to make a decision. Do I stay with my man popping? Or do I slide over and help contain the rock? Tries to, but she's late. Easy float down the lane. You can see Hezi. What are you going to do? You're not going to help up? Alright, let me just get to my spot and float. Step up. Clear side. She's immediately going to swing. But why is that? Because she doesn't really blitz here. She's kind of up, but more of a drop. If she turns the corner, she could probably burn her. But instead, she's going to swing it to the second side. Maybe because she was anticipating a blitz. She wanted to get off early. But now what? She's going to pull that? No. But she bites. And now I get middle. And now I can see she's in the lane. She's forced to show. Spray back? Yep. She's going to come behind her. Seam. Tracy? Yeah. So it works out. Because right here she's able to get middle. Stewie overreacts. Now she's opened up. She's already in lane, so she's forced to help here. But I don't even know. Because it's big. They could definitely just read that. But I don't think Stewie realizes she's already in lane. Because she doesn't peek once. See, she closed out. She's washing the rock. She's just trying to recover. And now by the time she realizes, oh, Jonquel's there. Now you're both out of it. She's going to try and rotate. And even here. If she really wanted, as soon as she commits, extra to swing on that reversal. But even here, again, what is going on with their guards on the weak side? Why do they not hold their spots? I kind of understand this because she is middleman. You want to cut through and then you play out of that. So maybe you cut through, you lift, DHO. But she's looking to cut. And now they're just floating in no man's land again. And look where Arike is again. Middle of the lane line. 13-0 run in the last 5 minutes. And this is why they took control of the game. Just constantly getting into the paint, getting 2s and 3s, basically whatever they want. And they're playing with a lot of pace. And yet again, nobody's picking the rock up. She's trailing. She doesn't want to do it because if she does, she knows Kawir is sitting behind her. And you can even see her, Johannes, why are you just not cracking down? And now, because she knows that she's not going to have help, she doesn't even want to commit. She gets an easy float, smokes it bad. And then Jonquel, she gets inside. But Arike is able to tap that. It's loose. It's a 50-50. It's volleyball. Who's going to get to it? Same team. She kind of hits her. Kind of works out, though. She secures it. She dribbles out. She's pointing at her. Pick her up. You're late. Oh, my goodness. Could that have been a 4-point play? No. But she does stumble into her. It's not a landing space foul. But right here. How does she even stumble? She kind of does run into her. But she finds Tracy from the corner. Even here, Stewie's pointing, why are you not picking her up? Do you expect me to? And it's just late. That could have cost her 4 points, actually. What is this? Looking for a stagger? I could see she chased over. She got hit by that. Now she's looking backdoor? No. But even if she were to commit to that cut, you could see the ball pressure up top. I don't think Paige could even find that. So now no backdoor, no screen to screener. Because even here, nothing there. Big cleaner up on that wide pin. 16-0 run now. Jeez. Big. Test their off-ball navigating ability. But nothing. She's going to flash, swing. She closes out flat. It's disciplined too. She's sticking up. And she just pulls that over top. Catch, pull, no hesitation. That's a difficult shot. She's able to tray. And maybe it's because she hit the one in the corner. Now she's feeling good. Get a stop, immediate get off. Now she's pushing. And look at the way she's cutting her off her line. She's going to go into her body. Get off me. Get central. Now Shepard. She's going to run wide. And now you can see by cutting off her recovery line, now she's got these two engaged. And as soon as she sees it, her running wide, in her stride too, she's able to go and catch, beat her, finish on a reverse. It's a great go and catch. Because even though it's behind her, she's able to rip, get downhill. She doesn't want to leave strong corner. That's impossible for Hanju to slide. And even here, ensure the two by going for the reverse and using the rim as a shield. Get a stop, save the rock, and now you're pushing again. Just look how much damage their bigs are doing. She's pushing the rock. She's getting runouts. Their bigs are traying from deep. Immediate throw ahead. She got behind the defense. No way. One dribble inside. No, same foot, same hand. They're just running the Liberty out of their own crib. It's crazy. She's communicating. You pick the rock up. Why don't you pick your man up? Why don't you turn around and check who's behind you? There's no way it's that easy. One dribble, kind of going into a recovery line, beats her to the spot, and you can see Stewie. She reads it, and she might have been able to slide over on a diag. But she can't get ball side because she committed to it. And now she's outside of this play. I thought she was going to go for the inside finish. But she's going to go with the left. Full extension. Not even full extension, kind of. Comes across, almost gets the block actually, but it's getting bad now. Another throw ahead. Immediate swing. A throw ahead into a throw ahead. You can see, what is she doing? Just ball watching crazy. Now you overreact and you give her a close. You close, you're caught, she's going to attack your lead. You can't open up, you're forced to spin. Straight line drive, inside finish. It's bad. Yeah, they need more than a timeout. Because what are you even doing here? How are you letting your player get this low? And then, of course, on that weak side, everybody's looking to get mashed up, not ready. Sprinting, trying to rotate down. She's not ready. She's not ready. Now what, 2-man game? Yeah, clear side. They're going to ice her? Yeah, they are. Great job to slip out. Because you know what the coverage is. They're going to ice, look to blitz, and now you give her an outlet. Now you hit you on the pop. You cut through, and now you can see, because she cuts through, now Stewie's taken away. And now she gets middle. They veer it, yep, and look at that. Straight line drive. Simple basketball. But again, Arike, why is she always floating in that half space? Every single time I'm watching their possessions, she's always right there in the middle of the lane line, just floating around this half space. Are they trying to use her as a pin and bot? Because now, as she cuts through, instead of getting all the way to that weak side, she's actually going to fill back towards the same side. And it actually can turn into an exit here. Because if she gets out, Arike pins her own. If she helps and stays in a lane, Stewie that is, now she skips that. And she's wide open in that corner. Even here, hold the dunker. I'm not mad at this. Because once she helps, drop off, easy finish, one power dribble, you're at the rim. But I'm not sure why Arike is always just looking for these pin-ins. And maybe it's so confusing that she's just floating around this half space that her man has no idea what to do because it's so awkward. Because now she just stays hugged up, not sure if she should leave her body to help or what, but because even here she could just easily pull in, take that away, and now she's not a threat. You can do that for free. But again, I don't know what they're trying to do with her. And again, the Liberty just giving up straight line drives. Another jump ball. She won it, but fell straight to Lainey Hamilton. But Paige got her antennas up. I'm there with you. I'm sliding. Vertical. Double sticks. She smokes that. Let me see. Tries to bump her off. Left, right. Same foot, same hand. Leaning. Kind of awkward. Good defense. Get a stop. Immediate throw ahead. Now you're playing with pace. Push the rock. Wrap. Set up for the ball screen. Nope. Reject. Nothing. Immediate throw ahead. Play the second side. Hand off. She gets it. Flare. One dribble. Get your spot. Look how disgusting that was. Because Astia reads it. She's got her antennas up here. As soon as the rock is swung, getting on her high side. Doesn't really deny well. But she is able to chase through because Career doesn't really make contact. Yeah, she's looking to slip out. She's kind of beat. But she is able to slide, and even here, because Lainey Hamilton is concerned about this flare, if she were to be nail help here, as she's driving middle, she'll get caught. But it kind of works out because I can see Jonquel's got her antennas up. So she's already plugging that. Now she turns the corner, she's there. But then great read by AZ. She sees it. Instead of getting all the way to the rim, hard plant. Stop on a dime, too. Hard dribble. Slight hop. And now her momentum's taking her forward. She can't contest that. And now Jonquel, she can't help up. It's a great look for her. And even here, Paige just doesn't read flares or something because this is the second time where somebody's looked for a flare for her. And she's so busy ball watching. Because she could just drift, hit her on that line. If she chases over, somehow gets there, you rip base. And because, again, she's just floating, she could just seal her right there. Screen her on that angle. She's going all the way to the rim. But again, what are they looking to do with her? She's always in this half space. I can see, is she just looking to preoccupy her? Crash the O-boards? How are they looking to use her? Because why wouldn't she just hold the corner here? Because now let's say that drift works on that flare. You hit her. She's now forced to play too. If she stunts, it could be an extra. Or she stunts, backdoor. But I'm just not sure what they're looking to do with this and having her float in that half space. Still up 14. Let's see, now we got AZ. Hard hedge. Very hard hedge. Basically a blitz. And it works out. You reroute her. And now she's forced to retreat dribble. Go out wide. Now you hit the throw ahead. You can see Shepard. Kind of a late slip. But she is able to slip. And again, what is Arike doing? Why is she just floating in this half space? Because you could see Paige is looking for that high-low, basically. But she's holding the same spot that Shepard's rolling to. It's deep catch, and now she's able to get there. Oh, no. Spin off. One-hand pickup reverse. Even here, Shepard could definitely just hold that pocket instead of getting deep. But what is Arike doing? Because even if you see her slipping or rolling this deep, why are you not just vacating? Just fill back to the corner. And now your man has to decide, do I stay in the lane to deny that? Or do I come out with you? If she gets out with her, then it's an easy pass to her. But if she stays in the lane, now you're wide open in the corner. It's an easy swing, one down. But by just doing this, she could have anticipated that But again, it's such an awkward spot for her to hold. I think her man doesn't know what to do. And that's why she's not even anticipating that. And she's just staying hugged up crazy. But Jonquil is able to read it. You can see she's also indecisive. And this is what I mean about the lack of help. They don't want to help until they realize that the play is transpiring. But then it's just too late. Instead of just being there early to take it away and trusting that they'll crack down on her, so help for the helper, they're trying to react on the pass, and now you're just late, you're beat. You can see she's caught flat-footed on that step right there. Even here, she could just drop that off because on this crack, Sab can't even really get ball side. Actually, she could. Yeah, she would have been able to post that. But, again, not sure why she's even second-guessing it. Because even here, she's also just floating in no man's land. Because she could just sit right there at the break. And now if she reads her pulling in, you make that skip to the weak side. Full court press. Break pressure. It's a close backcourt too. Bounce. Put on that catch. She's able to make it. Let's see. She's trailing and now she's loading up. Bounce. But she throws it behind her. And I think she kind of goes early here because she could run through the rock for a go and catch. But she's a bit early here. And now it's behind her. She can't rip it. She's able to recover. Backdoor, yep. She peels. She's there. She dives. She's stuck. She finds Arike though. She splits. And one. But let me see this again. Again, what is she looking to do? Why are they having her here? I'm so confused. Let me think this through. By having her here, she's just kind of in the lane though. But at least here she's smart enough to see that Paige is going backdoor so she can fill back. And even here she's ball watching. Slight lift. Because Paige is stuck here. All Sab has to do is deny the pass. Because once she leaves her feet, there's no way she can find her on that strong side, or what was that strong side. But because she's ball watching, turns around, has no idea where she is as she's fanning out, now you give her that drive. Jonquil doesn't really stunt. She could here because she's late to space away. She's able to split, overreacts, reaches. Bad and one to give up. And even here, yeah, she can't help up. She does a drop off because she's lifting. She's staying hugged. There's no help defense. Damn, a 10-0 run in 2 minutes. So they had an opportunity to get back in the game. They kind of were down 5. Just never amounted to anything. But let's see. Clear side. Deep ball screen. They're going to veer it? Yeah, they do. Media swing. High-low. No. Because she slips kind of late too. If she just slipped immediately to the rim, as she's chasing over, she's not caught in that two-way. She's on the rock, swing, it's immediate high-low. Or here, you see her pulling in. Swing, swing. Career's wide open. They kind of get away with it. Drives middle, space away, take it with a nail help. You get downhill. She's forced to help up. No drop off. Let me see this again. Good job to at least space away here so that she can downhill. But even here, Shepard. This should be a drop off if she holds that dunker. But I can kind of understand why she's looking to seal and get inside positioning. Because she was probably expecting Flood to shoot because it's a late clock bailout. So she just wants to get in positioning for an O-board. Let me see Arike again. And again, just floating in the middle of the lane line. But why? I don't get it. Career's able to slip in front, actually. It works out. Or not in front. She's able to slip inside on that weak side. And luckily it falls to her. Same team. She gets blocked though. Second jump. She recovers a rock. Now she gets the O board. And of course in a scramble. Now she's got to take the rock. I can see her. She turns around. Has no idea who to match up with. And now Fudd. Gonna quickly flash in the corner. And now I can see Stewie. She rotates down. She rotates out. Now I got two on the rock. And now I can see Paige. She's filling back. And now they're kind of holding the same spot. Can Sab post that? She can. But she doesn't. So she's looking to crack down, expecting Jonquel to help up. But now she's wide open in that pocket. Let me see. Catch. She sees no one's going to pick her up. Let me pull that. And now on this crackdown, she puts a body. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Gets the forearm into her. Give up an and one. And that's how they stop the run. Is she not ready for this? Trying to weak her. Now she's not opened up. Sets the ball screen, gets her inside hip, and now she's clipped. But she is able to slide. She's going to help in that drop. Snatch. What is going on that weak side? In and out. Oh my goodness. She bites. Nice up the rescreen. Come off. Get downhill. She's going to drop. Get to your spot. Pull over top. That was nice. See, she cuts through. What is happening over there? Middleman. She's at the elbow. So scar to guard. Just going to curl off. Nope. She loops back. Screen to screener. But again, once they switch this, look where Arike just stands. The middle of the lane. And in this situation, I don't know why she would do this. Because let's say right here, after she sets up this ball screen, the disgusting in and out, got you. She tries to skin you over, she can't. If she wants to get all the way downhill, Arike is just standing right there. So she would just block that off. But maybe right here, if she comes down, she goes wide, she screens her own. I don't even know if that would make sense. But now, even right here, why is she still just standing in the middle of the lane line? Luckily, she stops in that pocket, and she still gets to her spot comfortably. Makes it tough, too, actually. Because she's able to chase over. Decent contest across her body. But I just don't get what is going on with this. And now they're up 10 again. So they dead the momentum. Stopped any possibility of the Liberty running it back. And now they've regained control. Which is good, but then throw ahead to the weak corner. I don't even know if AZ was expecting that. Because you can see it right here. She's throwing it when she wasn't even set. But even AZ man wasn't expecting it. Now she's going to overrun her close. Yeah, she peeks. Oh shit, it's coming. Now she's got to close out to attack. She kind of overruns it. Goes wide and high. But it's not terrible because at least you're setting her base. I can see Jonquel's there. But she's able to vacate. She helps. Now she can fill behind. Easy throwback. Drive replace. I can see, is she going to fully commit? Yeah. She fully rotates. But she makes him pay. Again, Career were just doing damage from deep. And who's she pointing at? Sab? Or the fan? I have no idea. But it does work out. Great read too. Quick vacate too. You can see because everybody's always so hugged up, they react when it's already happened. There's no anticipation. There's no being in the gap. There's no stunt and fall back. If she was already shifted, she could possibly stunt, fall back, and hope that one of them will get back out. But they're both just ball watching crazy. She recognized it. I don't even know if I can blame her in this situation. Because they don't even look to get back out. There's no sense of urgency. She sees it late though. And again, Arike. Just wrestling on that weak side. So is her whole job to just crash the O-boards? Full court trap. So maybe they just wanted to throw in a wrinkle to try and break up the wing's rhythm. But now logo flash, catching in middle, and now you got this 3-on-2 on the backside. 3-yard beat, push dribble, snake across, pass fake, she fans out. Jonquel, she's pointing, yo, take the rock, I'll take the diver. Maybe instead of coming across the lane on a snake, she should have just went straight down this line. Because now you got a diver out the slot. If you engage her, you both have parallel lines. If she helps, or if she takes the rock, I should say, easy drop off with the wrap. But if she does crack down, drift to the deep corner, you get all the way base, you get that spray line to Arike. If she stays hugged, there's a drop off. But by going across the lane here, you now lose your advantage. She takes that away, she picks you up. But then she leaves your body, pull over top for 2. What even happened here? Where is Laney running to? So as soon as they forced a rock out of Paige's hands, she's just running wide. Now she turns around and sees her spacing away. Uh-oh, I gotta fan out. And you can see Johannes. She also fans out. As soon as she leaves her body, she decides to pull. Try to come across her. She doesn't even see you. And all she's doing here is just surveying the floor. And even here, AZ's pointing, yo, hit her. She doesn't even pass fake. She just brings the rock high, threatens a pass, and now they leave. I'll just pull over top. Wow. What even happened here? Are they in a zone? No way, right? Maybe a 2-man game. She's pulled in. She's helping off the corner. Was she looking to stunt? Stunt recover? Maybe force her into a pickup? No, not a pickup. So maybe that was on a pass. But now I can see she's pulled in. She's trying to communicate. Who's picking the rock up? She slides. No, she's going to rotate down. She stops the rock. Not great because now you got your guard on her. Ideally, you want her to be on her. But she is able to get in front. But now she feels it. I'm going to spin off, drop step, triangle middle. But now Jonquel's there. Now we got Smith. She's looking to back up and fill all the way back at the break. Did she just wrap that? Because now she's trapped. Spray with a wrap. And now Sab, again, hugged up, kind of. Not really, actually. But she is able to read it. Try to rotate down. She sees it. She's caught on her high side. Now she's going to rotate instead of Jonquel. Why is that? I'm not sure. But she's able to Euro, get middle, and finish with the left. I don't even know if she had to back up here. Because instead of just filling back here, if she holds this pocket right here, one power dribble, you're at the rim. It still works out because she sees her running off her line, and right here because she's holding a high line. Actually, once she sees this, she could just hit her. And now you catch them in full rotation. Swing, she closes, swing, she closes, swing, get a full reversal. And now on that weak side, they'd basically run out of defenders because she can just pin her own. She can't get out. But this works too because for some reason, instead of Jonquel, she's going to come across the lane. But you're just too small. Instead of having that, she should be putting a body in her. You can even crack down here. Big helps. You open that up. The spray to the wing, but You can easily just get out player rotations. But now I just give up an easy 2. And even here, Jonquil can still help. You can get ball side here.
She's already back to the locker room.
What was this off? Was this stagger? Just cutting through. Just cutting across. Not sure. But I can see she's chasing over. She's kind of behind. Kind of curling wide too. She takes a tight angle. You can just empty out. They flash. They get into some sort of 2-man game. But let's see. She's caught. Pass fake. Drive base. 1 dribble pull. That's ridiculous. Again, the fundamentals. 1 dribble. Hard stop. Rise over top. And I can see Johannes after the inbound. Peter's going to empty out to that weak side. She's actually going to lag. So if she did try to drive base here, she'd be there to trap. And when she traps the box, I don't even know. Yeah, Paige wasn't even turning around. Because she could just hold Dunker here. Instead of getting all the way out to the corner, hold Dunker. If she helps, it's an easy drop off. And now because they're holding a high line, neither one of them will be able to rotate down. Swing, chin. Had to have been a chin right. Just going to back up. Make sure to tag that. Now she's kind of behind. Or not behind. Just kind of low here. No swing back. Let's see. Handoff. She's looping around. So now we got this handoff. Johannes doesn't really expect it. But she is able to trail. Now she's going to slip. Now handoff into a ball screen. So Miami. And now you can see Paige off that chin. Just going to loop around. Set that rip. Slice through. They switch it? They do switch it. Because you can see Stewie. She's backpedaling. Does not expect it. And now you're forced to switch. She's flashing under the rim. Is there an advantage here? Slight hedge. Soft though. Throwback. She could pop this. But now she's looking to... Oh. It's going to be a rip pin. And that's fine too. You got big on big. Because once you get this switch on the rip, it's going to be rip pin. So screen to screener. I believe this is called swing. I'm not even sure what this is called. But it's going to be a rip pin for the screen to screener. Come off. She's going to start off the pass. Yeah, she is. And you can see right here. She's looking for this back cut. Nothing. And now she's going to dribble towards that left side. But now because she's dribbling towards this side where she's coming off the pin, now the spacing's not great. And now you're trying to space away late. She's able to stunt and recover. Now she's there, sliding in front. And Arike, what are you doing? Just hold the strong corner. Why is she standing right here when I can see she's looking to duck her in? But again, it's so awkward that in this situation, Sab doesn't even know what to do because she's just engaged in this wrestling match. If she wasn't in such an awkward position, I think most times she'd be thinking, all right, let me help deny this pass over top. You can see she's trying to front. It's a 3/4. Deep catch, deep finish. Jonquil on that weak side. Again, she sees this, but she's reacting once she catches the rock. There's no anticipation or early read. How do you not see this transpiring? I don't get it. And it kind of sucks because if she does rotate and they're able to get the tilt off, now she's wide open. She's going to skip that. She's not ready to X. If she is one up on that extra, you're caught in full rotation. 7-point game. So Liberty kind of got back into it. Cut it back to single digit. But the control is clearly still on the wing side. What is this? Pin DHO, guard to guard. You could switch that. I can see she tried to chase over. She got cleaned up. Johannes kind of has her antennas up. A bit late. She chases. She does chase over though. Paige. Because she got inside positioning. She's looking to slip back door. Good denial though. So now you don't really get anything off this backside, do you? Turn a corner. get middle. But now Stewie's going to help. I don't know if she had to because you already had nail help from Jonquil. But again, she's not really shifted. So maybe not. Because had she already been at the nail and plugging that, Stewie wouldn't have to overreact. But now she does. And now she's looking to roll. Kind of late. And even here she can't really roll because she was looking for that back door or seal. Now she's going to vacate. Because right here, if she does roll, now she just intersects with this. At least she's smart enough to fill back. Now you catch, play the second side, basically. Now I can see Stewie. Because she had to help on the rock, she's kind of late to this. She's going to drop, doesn't want to help up. She chases over, she's cleaned, gets to her spot. That's a nice 2. You can see all because I believe she does get back though. So I don't know if she just didn't want to help up or what. Yeah, she's going to fake and fade it. But if Jonquil was already at the nail to take that away, she would obviously spray to that line. But if she were there, you force a spray to that weak side or that left side. Now they don't reverse it. And now I don't think Stewie would be in a situation where she's just sitting in the drop. I think had she helped contain the rock and she could just stay with hers, she would be on Shepard's body in this situation instead of being off her body. So now in this handoff, she would be up. And she could probably just veer that. Or at least help contain it. But because now she had to leave Shepard's body, it's basically a 2-on-1. And now she's just not ready to get out. Because here, she's going to roll on that clear side now. So I guess I kind of get it. And again, Arike. What is going on? Why are they doing this? But it does work out because let's say she rolls on this clear side. So she helps. And now Paige reads it, hits her in the pocket. You lead her on that roll. She's so concerned about staying hugged up right there on that half space for some reason. I don't think she would trap the box or make that rotation. Early drag? Had to have been right. Early drag, nothing. Swing up top, reverse it to the second side. And Arike, you can see again in that half space. This time, quickly flashback. Now they're calling for something. So nothing for her actually. They're calling for her. Stagger her. She's going to cut through. Stagger. She goes under. She goes over. Great curl though. Catch. Spacing not great. She helps. You got nail help too. She's kind of stuck. One dribble. Blind side double. See on the spin. She recognized I have an opportunity. But now if you do, she slips back door. Jonquil. Just late. Let me see what's happening here. So she clears out. Gets that weak side. She's also going to clear out. And now you basically create a clear side roll. Because instead of just sitting right there on that weak side, or the side opposite to the rock in this situation, she's now getting towards that strong side. And she's just going to blindly follow. Had she just stayed there, ready to make that single side tag, I guess it wouldn't have really worked because now she's flashing right there. Now Paige could hit her because, again, everybody's always hugged up. And I think this is another situation. It's hard for Jonquil, or really any of their low man, because if they want to help, there's no help for them. There's no help to helper principles. There's no crackman, there's no seeker, second, third help, whatever you want to call them. Because even though they have a 3-man eye here, if she were to rotate, let's just say she rotates early, Shepard catches it and reads it, she quickly flashes right there, it's a drop off to her because look where Sab is. She's not even ready to crack. So now she's late and she would have been late. You didn't even hear she's looping around and flashing right there at the charge circle, but everything is just trying to react instead of just anticipating what would happen. Pin, so another backside. They like this a lot. I'm not sure why Kawir is sitting right there though. Because when you want her out on that weak side, now she's going to vacate and get out. But let's see, guard to guard, you can switch this instead of having her chase. Uh-oh. Now I got two. Just going to pop it. You can see on this catch. No, I don't think she can make that throwback. But now they're going to veer that. So three-way switch. Stewie recognizes they're both late because for some reason she chases over. She's not ready to switch. She's caught under. Now she's forced to take the rock. And now you got this mismatch and even this mismatch. She can duck her in. No, they scram it. So I can see Queer. Just going to cut through. And this actually works out. Because in this situation, as Queer's cutting through and emptying out, Arike can actually just set that pin in for the exit. Even here on this scram, why don't you just slip? Because now she's staying in a lane trying to scram this mismatch because she was forced to veer that. And now she's getting out to take away that. You can just slip right there. Easy dime. But again, Arike, why is she just floating here? She doesn't even read that. I think she's so locked in and just floating in this space that I don't even know if she's ready to hoop. Because I have no idea what she's looking to do by just standing around here. And now even here, Queer. She's face guarding. She turns her head. Backdoor. She's flashing right under the rim. She pulls that? Alright, that works out, but I'm so preoccupied with what's going on here. I didn't even realize they reversed the rock. But I'll see quick pitch. He's going to flash, pitch, second side, and sab. Just ball watching crazy. Everything is just a fraction late. Now she's forced to chase over. Jonquel, she reads it late. Doesn't want to step up. She's going to stay in the drop. You can't chase over. You don't want to commit. She's even wide open here. It's all congested here. But she's just going to come off and pull from deep. And now she's complaining. How are you complaining when you're late to that? Another throw ahead? No, she's cross-matched here. And this sucks. Yeah, she's going to drive base. You can see Jonquel close flat and short. But now you can see, even though she's opened up the slide, she's way too high. She gets by. And she's going inward, cut off a recovery. Soft bounce on the reverse. See that again. Drive. She can't even step and slide. And I like this too. I don't even know if this was necessary to go inside, cut off a recovery line, and then go for the reverse. But it does ensure that she can't block that. Because now you got the rim as a shield. But I think once she caught and ripped base, if she just went straight tightrope, it'd probably been the same thing. It's a little risky too. High off glass. Luckily it was a soft touch. Was this a two-man game on the clear side? Then maybe she slipped out. But why would she slip out to the side of three instead of this clear side? Because if she were to slip, she would slip. Easy roll. She's getting to the rim. Again, everybody's hugged up. Or maybe she was dribbling. It was a cross match. They told her, yo, fire. Get the rock out of her hands. Not actually sure. But clearly they had two on the rock. And now you hit her. And I could see Arike. Back door. I could see Queer's going to make that cut. But you're a middleman. Why wouldn't you just backdoor? These two are preoccupied. She's got to now stunt or commit to the rock. She's now concerned about her right there on the wing. You're at the break. Just cut through. If she peels, now you open up the corner for AZ. Boom, boom, boom. Or just boom, boom, boom. Now she's going to look for a pin down. Queer, she's going to cut through. You take away her. At least you set a great pin. Turn into a backside for AZ. But are they telling her to just be a pin in or pin bot or O-board bot? To the point where she's forgetting how to hoop? Because why would you not backdoor here? And there's been a couple instances where she could have just easily backdoored but she's not really reading what's in front of her. It's almost like she's preoccupied with playing a specific role that I don't know what they're trying to use her for, but it's almost making her a robot. I don't know what is going on, but at least here, great pin. Now she comes off, you get a 2-on-1, but she's able to red. Kind of late, and you can see the lead. And now she can just attack that. You can't open up and slide. You're forced to reach from behind. You can't. She helps up, but she gets to her spot. At least she was ready to switch, honestly. And even here, why is Jonquil not the one helping up? And even here, Arike, just cut. If she helps up, cut, pocket, you're at the rim. If she helps across, she's filling back the corner. You spray, you play the weak side. Why is she just standing here when she can clearly just cut? And even here, Jonquil, why are you communicating? Let me see. She backs all the way off into the paint. Is she trying to communicate with her, yo, get to AZ, rotate out, take the rock, let me stay low? Yeah, I think that's why, because she wants to be on Kawir. But even here, why are you not the one just rotating? Just communicate with her, yo, you take Kawir, let me help out. Because what is she supposed to do? She's too small. Honestly, kind of works out. Even here, on that poke, it kind of messes up AZ. You can see, picks a rock up at her hip, but she's able to recover it, square, and even here she gets a high five, but she just makes that. But again, I do want to know how they're trying to use Arike because it's confusing as hell.